Welcome to What is School of Languages. In the chapter 10, we studied prepositions, the type of prepositions. But in this particular one, we are going to have a look at the simple tense, subject and predicate. The simple tense, subject and predicate. Let's go to the objective of the lesson. By the end of the lesson, the people will be able to identify the subject and predicate in simple sentences, construct simple sentences. These are the objectives of this lesson. So quickly, we are going to learn what a predicate or a sentence is. What a sentence is. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words arranged to make a complete sentence. Word put together to make a complete sentence. That is what we call a sentence. So we say it again. A sentence is a group of words arranged to make a complete sense. A sentence has a subject item, what the sentence is about, and a predicate, what is being said about the subject. So it means that the component of a sentence are the subject item and the predicate. Example, the old man can drive at the age of 80. The old man can drive at the age of 80. In this example, the subject, the old man, and what is being said about the old man is can drive at the age of 80. In this sentence, the subject is the old man. And what can be said about the old man is can drive at the age of 80. It means that the subject here is the old man and the predicate is can drive at the age of 80. So the subject here, we have the subject there is there, the predicate is made up of the verb and the object. Now the subject. The subject is always in the group of nouns. Can be nouns, pronouns, noun phrases, and noun clauses. The subject is always in the group of nouns. Nouns, pronouns, noun phrases, and noun clauses. Now let's have a look at the predicate. What is a predicate? When the subject is taken away, what is left is the predicate. When the subject is taken away, lorsque le sujet a été éliminé de la phrase, ce qui reste, c'est ce qu'on appelle predicate. Une phrase est un groupe de mots bien arrangés pour faire un sens ou pour donner un sens complet. Mais lorsque une phrase est aussi composée d'un sujet et sujet, verbe et objet ou sujet complément. Mais lorsque le sujet a été éliminé ou supprimé, ce qui reste, c'est ce qu'on appelle predicate. The predicate is which is being said about the subject. The predicate contains the most important components without which the sentence will carry no meaning. It means that without a predicate, the sentence has no meaning. Have you heard that? Without a predicate, the sentence has no meaning. The component is the finite verb. The verb, which is always one of the tenses, Now, what is a sentence? We say a sentence is a group of words that express a complete thought. By a complete thought, what does it mean? We mean it should be understandable. It should follow the rules of grammar, that is the syntax, and should be logical as well. That's a sentence. It should be logical. It should follow the rule of the grammar, because you cannot say that the children is going to school. Since the children is plural, we need to use a verb that will go according to the gender and the number of the subjects, which is plural. So you say the children are going to school should be logical. And every sentence constructed must have at least two parts. Every sentence constructed must have at least two parts. What are the two parts? We have the subject part and the predicate part. The subject part and the predicate part. For example, I am eating rice. I am eating rice. The subject part here is I, and eating rice is the predicate. That's make it. So you cannot say I and you stop there, no. But you can say I eat, or I sleep. We have subject and verb. Now let's continue with what is the simple subject of a sentence. The simple subject of a sentence is a word or a group of words that names whom or what the sentence is about. That is a simple subject sentence of a sentence. It means that when you take a sentence and you have the subject, what is that subject? It's a simple subject of a sentence because it is it names whom or what the sentence is about. Kofi is a boy. So the sentence is about who? About Kofi. The table is new. The sentence is about what? About table. That's what we mean by this. Now the predicate part gives an information about the subject. The predicate part gives an information about the subject. It tells what is done by the subject. He is playing ball. So playing ball tells what is done by the subject, he. Okay, and the subject is also answer the question who is playing ball. So it is the predicate part of a sentence that contains the verb of a sentence. I hope you understand. The predicate part of a verb of a sentence contains the verb of a sentence. Example, he is a boy. The verb here is and a boy. So from is and a boy is what we call the predicate part because the verb is there. But he is not predicate, rather a simple subject. Let's have a look at the predicates. In the predicate, we have predicate, subject, and predicate. You can see it on your screen. Let's take the first sentence. Who and what is being said about the subject? My sisters eat the food. The car was parked under the tree. Wicked people kill always. The Reverend Father preached well today. Reverend Father preached well today. The police could not arrest us. When you look at this, you can see clearly that the one in the predicate contains the verb, and the verb says, describe what is said about the subject. So that's what you should understand here. We can see clearly from the above sentences the various subjects and predicates. Can you identify the verb of the various above? Can you identify them? Yes, you can identify because they are the first words in the sentence. Now, let's have a look at this. They are the words or the phrases that express the actions performed by the subject. So when you take the subject, the word that follows are the words that expresses the action performed by the subjects. Therefore, they are, when you take the sentences, it was packed, kill, preach, could not arrest, respectively, based on the arrangement of the sentence. So these are the verbs that test the expression or that express the action performed by the subject. It must be noted that certain verbs do not show any action in sentences, but they are verbs, all right. Certain verbs do not show any action. They are not action words, but they are verbs, all right. You can see that they are verbs, but they don't show any action. Because we say that the verb are word that expresses action performed by the subject. But in this case, you can also note that certain verbs do not show any action, but they are verb all right. Let's have a look at some examples. In the following sentences, the underlined words are verbs, but do not show any action in the sentences. Example, Kofi is a boy. There's no action here to prove what Kofi is doing. So they are in the farm. It's not an action word here. He was in the vehicle yesterday. He was in the vehicle yesterday. You can see that these verbs are verbs, but they do not show any action. Have you seen the difference? But when you say he kills is an action of doing something, but he is a boy is not an action verb. Let's go and do this activity. Complete each sentence by adding a predicate to the subject. Example, we have the men outside. So form a sentence by saying, the men outside want to speak to you. The men outside want to speak to you. Every school child, the fishing and hunting, the new football team, this year's World Cup, our new headmaster, Ghana. So we are going to complete these sentences with predicates. Every school child wants to succeed in life. There are a lot of mosquitoes here. Fishing and hunting are difficult jobs. The new team has beaten the old one. The new football team has beaten the old one. This year's World Cup is played on 2 fields. Our new headmaster you are going to see, read it again for you to understand. Our new headmaster has reported to school. Our new headmaster has reported to school. Ghana is a nice country. Ghana is a nice country. Now, you can see clearly on your screen that the subject is there and the predicate follows. And the predicate, as I told you, is made up of verb and objects. At the moment the subject is taken away, the verb has no meaningful sense. Let's take the first one. Let's take the verb, the subject away. Every school child, that is the subject here. We are taking it away. And let's read the rest. It will be, wants to succeed in life. Who wants to succeed in life? The second one, we are taking there away and we say, are a lot of mosquitoes here? No sense. I think you get it. Let's go. The last one is a nice country. Which country are you talking about? Or what do you mean? So the subjects cannot be taken away from a sentence. The subject cannot be taken away. So the two subject and predicate go together. Thank you very much for watching me live from Studio B of What is School of Languages. I entreat you to watch other videos and do not leave. In the next video, we shall bring you passive voice, passive and active voice. How do you form them? Watch out as I bring it to you. Thank you for watching. Make sure you drop your questions if you have issue on the question section under this video and get replies. See you next. Bye-bye.